Hello there. This is Tyler with My Retro Life, and I'm coming at you with a brand new live stream and a special announcement. I want to thank all of you. Oh my gosh, you have blown our minds and made a dream come true. Yes, it's true. You've seen it in the title of this video, in the thumbnail. I quit my job. I'm going full time with My Retro Life. And this has been a huge prayerful, this has been a decision that we have decided to make as a family. As you know, I put out a video 2 weeks ago now, I think, where my wife and I, Megan and myself, sat here on the set and we told the origin story of My Retro Life. And it was at that point that we were deciding we want to do this full time. We want to create this kind of content for you guys full time. And honestly, I didn't know how it was going to go because there was, we were being very transparent that for my retro life to go full time and for me to quit my job and just focus on my retro life, we were going to need some support on Patreon and YouTube memberships. And we were just really transparent in that video. And oh my gosh, guys, we put the video out and the response from all of you, seriously, it blew my mind and it incredibly humbled me. I am so humbled by the response. We have not hit the goal exactly. We are just shy about, excuse me, about $190, and that maybe $185. But guys, we had a $3,000 goal to meet on Patreon and YouTube memberships, and you guys came through. Oh my gosh, it just unbelievable. And I'm a man of faith. Total God thing right here, working on our behalf and with you guys to make this happen, to make this true. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I've got the chat up right here. We're doing this live. I wanted to talk to you guys live and do this live because I just really, I wanted it to be like a, face-to-face sort of thing, because this is so special and this means so much to me, to be able to not just, it's not, I see some chats coming through. I do want to go back and read them. Thank you so much for the super chats. One thing I want to say, first of all, is this was a dream that started way back when my dad was a filmmaker in Hollywood. This is all because home video footage that he recorded of me and my cousins. And it's been a lifelong ambition of mine, really, to follow in my dad's footsteps. Even when I was in high school, I caught the filmmaking bug actually in middle school, and I would go around making short films with my family's camcorder, and I would make short films, and I was following in my dad's footsteps. I really was. Oh my gosh, I just, thank you so much. I have to pause for a second. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Tim, for the $100 super chat. My gosh, man, that is just incredible. Thank you so much. That is so kind and generous. He says, super cool, man. Love the videos with you and your dad. It inspires me to do the same for my son. Thank you so much, Tim. Really appreciate that, man. That's incredible. Thank you guys so much. I see super chats coming in. You guys, unbelievable. Gosh, thank you so much. Wow. Man, I don't even know how many of you in the room. I'm just so blown away. Yeah, can you guys hear me okay? Can't hear you. Oh, okay. I see that the audio input is capturing. Can you not hear me? Pixel Game Squad, thank you, man. Fix the mic. Let's see. your mic is super low. Okay, I'll fix it then. Let's do that. I'll just put it right up to my face here. How about that? How's that working? Is that better? Can you hear me, but it's quiet. Okay, cool. Pretty low. Mic is super low. That's really interesting that it's... Mic is good now? Okay. Much better. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey, welcome back. That was the warm-up. That was the warm-up. I don't... If none of you heard me, I apologize. I've got it much better. I'll talk louder too. But I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart once again. When I... pardon me. I'm just kind of blown away. I'm just kind of blown away by everything. As I said before, we hit our goal almost, especially with this incredible super chat that came through. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We were so close to the goal. There's so many people excited for My Retro Life to go full time that I just decided, you know what? We're doing it. I quit my job, guys, and this is it. We're doing My Retro Life. I'm focusing on this channel. I'm focusing on telling these stories that mean so much to me, that really, and they mean so much to you in all the amazing comments that I see from all of you with every video. You guys have made a dream come true. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps. My dad was a filmmaker in Hollywood, and his dream never really panned for a number of reasons. And it didn't quite pan out, but I carried that dream so much in my heart as a kid that I would hear these stories of his time out in Hollywood and trying to make it as a filmmaker, and I would realize that he gave up on that dream. That dream became something that he had to give up on, to start a family, to provide. And I, for so many years of my life, really starting in middle school, I said to myself, I'm going to follow in my dad's footsteps. I'm going to make movies. And I started making short films. I started making independent films with my family's home video camera, the camera where all the home movies were shot. And I really, everything in me wanted to make... I had the dream too. I caught the bug, the filmmaking bug, and I wanted so badly to do what he set out to do. And then after Dad passed away in 2007, I even was more determined. I was even more determined to become a filmmaker and make it out in Hollywood. I planned on going to Hollywood and trying it, trying to make independent films and just make it work. But you know what? Like I said, I'm a man of faith. I really believe that God had other plans in mind. I met my amazing wife, Megan, the love of my life, who was in my video where we announced we were doing this campaign to go full time. She's been the most supportive and amazing person in my life. And if you're watching, honey, I love you. And I just, I realized, at one point that I wasn't going to chase those dreams for Hollywood and filmmaking and all that stuff. And I was maybe going down a similar road. I had many blessings and awesome stuff in my life and an incredible family, and I was happy and satisfied. But I also felt like I was letting go of that dream once again that Dad let go of when he was young in the 80s as an independent filmmaker. But through YouTube, turn off the power. It's super loud and annoying. Power up. Let's see. Let me know if everybody feels like the audio is good. Oh, the power up. I see. Yeah, we'll bring that down. I see it. Yeah. I just brought down that level. I apologize for that, guys. We're still ironing out the kinks for live streaming. Just brought that down. Hopefully that's not driving you guys nuts right now. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much. And what I was saying was that I kind of gave up on the idea of making it in Hollywood and doing that sort of thing as a filmmaker. But then with the invention of YouTube, really, as somebody pointed out in the chat, about 2 years before Dad passed away in 2007. So he got to experience YouTube a little bit, but he had no idea. He had no idea where this thing was going. And I didn't either. I had no idea. But with YouTube and with the start of this channel way back in its first incarnation, as I explained in the video, I found a way to be creative again with my own ambitions and my own passions, retro gaming. And I can't believe that in the many, many years that I have been doing this in various forms and incarnations, and the amount of time and effort I've put into this channel and telling these stories and making these videos and this content, it really does blow my mind that we're at a place where I'm able to do this, and it's because of you. It's because of all of you believing in me and believing in what we're building here and what we're doing, and in helping us reach this goal and helping us go full time with YouTube. You've not only made my dream come true of being able to work on what I'm passionate about and be a storyteller and be a filmmaker, a documentary filmmaker, not just any old documentary films, my own documentary films, the documentary films of my life taken from the home movies that my dad recorded and the stories of us gaming back in the day. But like you've not only made my dream come true, you've made Dad's dream come true. And that is, I'm kidding. I'm live and I didn't even think I would do this. I thought I would just be really to the point. And I wanted to just thank you all, but in talking about this, I can't tell you guys how much this means to me, and I'm gonna do my best to create an incredible channel here. Now that we're going full time, I've had so much vision and passion in my heart to do this. I'm gonna do everything within my power to not let you guys down, and I want to create incredible content for you. I love this community. I love retro gaming. And it's been such a dream of mine for so many years of my life to be able to do this like this in this capacity. So thank you so much. But as I was saying, and what got me choked up in the first place was that you've also made Dad's dreams come true. Even after he's passed away, almost, 20 years now. It's been 18 years. You have done that through your support, and it just is incredible. It's really, really, truly incredible. And I just wanted to come on here and say that, and I wanted to say thank you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You have no idea how much this means. I see I'm reading the chats now, and I'm blown away, guys. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, chat. My retro life. Let's go. Thank you so much. And hey, thank you so much, Sega Seth. Yes. You have been. That's cool. It shows you that you're a member for however many months. That's so cool. Guys, thank you so much. I haven't really been able to look at the chat. I wanted to get that off my chest and my heart, and I appreciate. Sorry, I'm all getting choked up here. I want to read some of your chats now and open this up to any kind of Q&A. Just hang out with you guys and talk about how cool this is, because it is so cool, and and you're a part of it. I wanted to go live because instead of just doing a video about how I quit my job and going full time, I wanted to go live so I could talk face to face with you. I think there's something different in talking face to face with somebody, especially this incredible community that has rallied here for us. And it's so incredible, you all. I want to go back here and maybe read some of these chats. Yeah, I know there's been a lot. I'm gonna hit the super chats. Connor, I believe it says Connor. Yeah, love your channel. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, man. We all love your dad and miss him so much. Keep doing what you do for us retro fans. And see, that's the thing, man. Like, the fact that you guys miss my dad and you never met him in real life. Like, that's so amazing that I thought about sharing this. Thank you so much again for the super chat. I thought about sharing this on the live chat. When dad, excuse me, when dad passed away, I remember telling people at his memorial service, I remember having to go up and make a speech. And it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. It was all so raw and still so fresh. And I got up, but I wanted to say something as his son and as somebody who just thought the world of him, and he was my best friend. And so I got up there and I became a blubbery mess. I don't even know if people could even coherently understand what I said. But what I said and what I remember saying to everybody at the memorial service was that my dad was the greatest dad ever. And I know I'm biased. And I tried to convey that to the people at his memorial service, the friends and family. I said, you will all never understand or know how incredible this man was to me and to everybody. And through this channel, you all have allowed me to articulate that in the best way possible. I've been able to share Dad with the world and with all of you, and it's been unbelievable to get comments like this every single day where people say they love Dad. Power up. Because of what we've done here and what we've built here. And it's been one of the biggest blessings of my life to be able to introduce him to all of you. I want you all to know that. I want you all to know that. It is so true from the bottom of my heart. It has been one of the biggest blessings of my life that I could share him with so many people. And I want to continue doing that. There's still so much to share. I haven't even covered it all. I haven't even scratched. I've scratched the surface, definitely, but there's so much more. There's so much more. Let's see. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, these comments. I see some of you have joined. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this $50 super chat up here. Sorry, I'm trying to go back through some of these super chats. Thank you so much. Robert says, "Thank you, Tyler, for all the great work you've done, that you've put together, buddy. Can't wait to see what My Retro Life has in store for the upcoming seasons ahead. I can't wait to show you, and I can't wait to do this alongside all of you. That's so exciting. Y'all seriously are like the greatest fans ever. Like, I'm not even just saying that. As far as like YouTube community, I can't imagine having a more amazing group of people follow this channel and enjoy what I produce. Like, y'all are the nicest, coolest people ever. So thank you. go back up through some of these super chats. I wanted to make sure. Thank you so much, CJT. Really hope going full time goes well for you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Robert says, "Love what you're doing. Thank you for the $10 super chat." Wesley says, "Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's super generous, man. Thank you so much." Wesley says with his $75 super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you. You have a great channel and make good content. Feel good stuff, man. Keep making content as long as it makes you happy. Thank you, Wesley. Really appreciate that, man. Mr. Awesome with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just kind of going through this. Hope you guys aren't getting bored or anything. Let me scroll back down, see if I missed any. So many chats pouring in. Thank you so much. The way my setup is right now, I can't even tell how many people were in the room. I should have set it up so that I could see, or maybe I can. Let me click this and just see. Oh my gosh, there's 350 of you watching right now. Thank you guys so much for being here to help me celebrate this. This is incredible. Okay, let me go back to the super chats here and the chat. Yeah, okay, I got all the super chats. I think I've no, I haven't. Let's see. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Let's see. Wow, people joining as members. Thank you so much. I see so many new YouTube memberships coming through in the super chat. Thank you guys. Talon6 says, with you $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Talon says he's looking down and so proud that both your dreams. I'm going to reread this. Sorry. Talon number 6 says he's looking down and so proud that both your dreams are coming true and that it's helping support you and his grandkids. We can all only hope to honor our fathers the way you have. Thank you, Talon. Thank you so much, man. I do believe that. I do believe that he's ecstatic. I want you all to know that. So I want to say that you can tell just from his love of video games in the home video clips and everything that he did for me and my cousins. But Dad would have absolutely loved all of you. Like he would have first of all, he would have hammed it up. he would have been doing this channel with me, and he would have been like just hamming it up. Like he did on behind the camera in the home video footage. You know, he would really just love interacting with all of you. He would probably be so much better at this than I am, with all due respect. Dad was, I always thought that Dad should have made it like as a on-screen personality, like a comedian maybe, or something. Like he was so funny and just with it, just so on all the time with friends and family. He would make people laugh all the time with his one-liners and just incredible. And I just want you all to know that he would adore this community and what we're doing here. And so I know he's proud. I do. My gosh, guys, thank you so much. Wow. Jay Boast, $20 super chat. Thank you, man. Sorry, I'm still catching up on some of these. Your dad lives on in your gaming videos. These memories are priceless, and I am happy that you have them to fall back on. My dad was not as enlightened in the video game world. You know, I don't take for granted, I've said it a lot, but I don't take for granted at all what Dad gave to me with just the childhood he gave to me, but also what he left behind. It's just really amazing. And that's another reason why I always felt so compelled to share him with the world, is because when there's somebody that awesome that just means so much to you, and just he was such a light in this world that you don't want that light to ever go out. And so y'all are helping me keep him alive through this channel and through these videos. Y'all have done that for me. I want you to know that. Like as much as you guys tell me like thank you and you love the videos and they mean something to you and they're special to you, you have no idea what you guys in return have done for me in through this channel, because he is all these years, 18 years now, he is still alive in some way through this channel and through all of you. It really is amazing, and I can't thank you enough. We got John's. John says, sorry, it's cut off for me here. I'm not sure what your full name is there, but I'm going to say, John, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, similar age, lost my dad to Alzheimer's 7 years ago. I'm so sorry, John. I so wish I had the videographic memories you do. Very cool. You're doing the same for your daughter. Thank you, John. I'm a very, very lucky person to have what I have. I have a good, he's like a family friend. He's a cousin, and his name's Tim. I don't know if Tim is going to watch this or see this, but he's like a cousin to me. And he's a good, he's been like family for so many years. And he once told me, Tyler, with this footage in regards to this show and the footage, he said, Tyler, you have no idea how special this is that you have this footage and you have so much of it. And I was kind of taking it for granted at the time. And then he said to me, no, you don't understand. I don't even know. He goes, I can't even remember the sound of my dad's voice. And that just cut through me. Like, I never thought about it like that. I never thought that there are people out there who don't have even audio recordings of their loved ones who have passed on. And from that moment on, from when he told me that, I was like, no, I don't take this for granted, and I never will. I know that what I have is a huge gift. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I see these chats. I'm still catching up. Let's see. I think I'm caught up. Thank you guys. Oh no, here we go. Michael says, congrats, Tyler, leaving your job to go full time with Brett. Let me say that again. Sorry. Michael with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Michael. He says, congrats, Tyler. Leaving your job to go full time with My Retro Life is huge. Your dad would be so proud of the legacy you're building. Honored to be support on your journey. Excited for what's next. Congrats on the big level up. Thanks, man. Like, for real, dude. Thank you so much. I saw Pixel Game Squad in this chat earlier, and I just want to shout out Pixel Game Squad. I don't know if you're still listening, man, but I love you, brother. Like, I don't know if you're still listening, but you have been a huge part of all of this, and I owe you a lot. Just your friendship, and for those of you who don't know, this show, My Retro Life, has been through many different incarnations and various forms. And at one point, before the relaunch of the channel the way it is now 5 years ago, it lived on Pixel Game Squad, a fantastic channel by my friend Aaron Stapish. And man, and you guys know him, right? I mean, come on. He's been doing this for so long as well. And I just thank you, Aaron. Thank you. You've been there for me, man. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Sega. I'm so sorry, man. He's getting cut off here. I want to see if I can read the actual name. Sega Seth says, a $10 super chat. I didn't have a dad growing up, so I love it. I spoke at my pop's funeral the same way. I get it, dude. It was the hardest thing for me to do. I miss him every day, and your content fills that void. Thank you. Thank you, Seth. Really appreciate it, man. And I'm sorry for your loss as well. I see Jay, NES Addict. Does anybody else quote Mark? Oh, that's so funny. Thanks, man. The idea that people quote my dad is just crazy. Wow. $100 super chat. Again, oh my gosh, guys. Like, y'all have no idea how awesome you are. Thank you so much. Kai Hoy says, thank you for sharing your story. It's really sick to see, dude. I'm Gen Z, but I love everything retro, and this channel is awe-inspiring. You guys are awe-inspiring. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That means so much. Justin with the super chat, $10. Thank you, man. Your dad was in my dream the other day. I'll read that again. Sorry. Justin with the $10 super chat says, your dad was in my dream the other day when I was going through some really tough moments. He took me to some wonder. Let's see if I can. I might not repeat. Let's see. I could just forget my problems. Okay, I'm making sure. Sometimes we get some funny people in here. But this is for real. I just read the whole thing, so I will read it legitimately now. I just want to make sure. This is a family channel. Thank you, Justin. Your super chat. Your dad was in my dream the other day when I was going through some really tough moments. He took me to some wonderland where I could just forget about my problems and have fun as a kid again. Thank you. Wow. That's wild. That other people who I haven't met face to face, that dad means something to them. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for that. That's incredible, man. Jeeves with the super chat. Congratulations. Let's go. My Retro Life Season 2. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I don't know what season this would really be at this point. Yes, Prince, there is a Discord server. Maybe Jacobians can put it in the chat. Jacobians, first of all, I want to shout out Jacobians. He has been our amazing moderator here on whenever I live stream, and he's just been an amazing part of this channel and its history. And not only that, he's just been a good friend. We've talked so many times over the last several years on the regular, and he's just such an incredible supporter. Jacobians, I really thank you, man. I really want to say that from the bottom of my heart. You're amazing, man. My goodness. All right. Let me see if I might have caught up now. Let me go back. But every time I try to catch up, more and more you guys come through here, and that just continues to blow my mind. I do apologize for not being able to be fast enough with all this. Let's see here. I think I'm at the top of the. Let's see. Wow, more super chats. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, you guys in these super chats, y'all are incredible. I don't want to let you guys down. I said that at the beginning of the video, of the stream. I'm not going to let you down. Like, I'm going to work so hard to make this channel everything you hope it would be for me going full time. I'm somebody who grew up, obviously, like I said, I wanted to be a filmmaker. That was my dream. Y'all have made it possible, just like my dad. That was his dream. So much, this means so much, and I'm going to pour my everything into it to make it awesome. So if you guys aren't patrons on the Patreon and the YouTube memberships, there's going to be a lot of fan and community discussions. I want you all to feel like you're a part of what I'm doing on a daily basis with this channel. Lots of behind the scenes stuff. There's going to be members only live streams. I really want to make sure that this channel just feels alive and is constantly having content and just good times. Like we're having fun making this content and telling these stories, sharing this legacy, and having everybody be a part of what we're building here. That means so much. Thank you so much, Eric, with the $50 super chat. Thanks so much, man. Let's see. I know you look like Hook, but did Dad? I don't understand what your super chat means, Ross. But thank you so much for it, man. I don't know if I understand your comment. Talon says again with another super chat. We're all praising your dad, but credit where credit's due. You are a great content creator and an amazing storyteller. Thanks for all the content and looking forward to what comes next. Thank you, Talon. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. You're so generous, man. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Let's see if I've caught up now. Man, no, I haven't caught up. You guys are insane. Thank you so much, guys. Like these super chats. Michael says, congrats. Your channel is fantastic. So happy for you. Thank you, man. Oh my gosh. Like this, I'm not sure what your current, Mexico, super chat from Mexico, 100. Thank you so much, man. He says, just wanted to thank you. Your stories connect with mine in a strange way. Very authentic and special. Please keep being yourself. That is what I strive for. I just want to be authentic and real and be myself. That's all you can be. See, we're being real here. I'm losing my voice talking so much. In fact, give me 1 second, y'all. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting for me there. Yeah, I had to get some water because I don't know why I didn't think about that, having a water bottle. Thank you so much. Here's a super chat. It says, Tyler, thank you so much for the work on YouTube. Congratulations on this great achievement. Your channel is a treasure and brings back great memories. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Michael says, congrats, dude. Channel's fantastic. So happy for you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for joining the thanks as a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Funk Karaoke. Jacob with the $5 super chat. He says, God bless, Tyler. Wish I could give you more, but want to say, want you to let you know that I'm happy for you and appreciate the joy your channel brings to everybody. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that, Jacob. Sort of disappeared on me here. Green Devil, thank you, man. Hi from Maryland. God bless. So happy for you. Green Devil, you have been a long-time watcher of this channel, Green Devil. I don't know if you're still watching, man, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you. You've been watching for a long time, many, many years now, and I think you've been a patron for many, many years. So thank you, Green Devil. Really appreciate it, man. I wish I could. I should have honestly done that. I should have. How's the stream looking for you guys, by the way? I just saw it kind of like cutting out a little bit, but let me know if it still looks good for you. Okay, I want to read some of these comments. Oh, wow. Thank you, Mickey. Sent 5 My Retro Life gift memberships to other people. I think that might have happened. Thank you so much for doing that. Wow, man. You're one of our producer patrons, Mickey. Big shout out to Mickey. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you. I saw, Josh, you said your dad passed away way back in December. My video makes you happy. I'm so sorry, Josh. I'm really, really sorry for your loss. That wasn't long ago. And really, for anybody who may have lost a loved one recently, and I get this a lot. I get a lot of comments from people that basically tell me, because of the videos, make them remember their loved ones, or even their mom or dad who just recently passed away. I would just want to say, just continue living the life that you know that they would want you to lead and live. That's the best advice I could give to anybody who may have lost somebody like that. That's what kept me going after I lost Dad, is just that thought of what kind of life would my dad want me to live. And that's what kept me going over the years, and it's honestly what's brought us here. And so keep them close to your heart, and remember to live that kind of life. That's the advice I would give. Let's see. I'm getting a little error here that says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So yeah, let me know if the streaming is looking okay for you guys. We're still at it, and we're still yeah, let's see. Thank you for becoming a Power Team YouTube member, Jay Boast. Appreciate it, man. You're doing exactly what you should be, Tyler, says Dream Place. Your father must be so very proud. Thank you, man. Okay, looks good to you guys? Okay, good. Okay, good, I'm glad. Okay, cool, guys, I'm glad. So yeah, thank you all so much. This has kind of blown my mind, even just what you guys have said to me in this live stream. This live stream is incredible, and I'm seeing all your chats and just everything you have to say. Your support means the world, and I'm really blown away by all of you. I know that a lot of you guys probably came over from Patreon. I gave you a heads up in the Patreon chat. So thank you guys for being here. If you're part of the Patreon or YouTube memberships, you're also appreciated. Cody says, my uncle introduced me to the Sega Genesis. He let me borrow his when I was a little kid in the 90s, and he passed away in 2023. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. But he sounds really awesome, and I'm really glad that he meant something to you, and that video games was a way for the two of you to connect. I'm sure you made some really great memories. Thank you, Cody. Yes. So yeah, I am going to start. There is a podcast I'm going to start. That's a good little question there from YouTube. YouTuber is the name of this this YouTuber. I'm going to start a podcast style show. It's going to be a podcast that's going to be the audio version of the podcast will go up on Patreon and for YouTube members. And we're also going to basically, I'm going to start, I don't think it's going to be live streamed, but I think I'm going to get together over Zoom or, just video chat with friends and family in my life or other people in the community. And we're going to tackle some topics one-on-one together and just have these great discussions, sort of like we're having now. And we're going to do these great discussion videos, and I'm going to chop them up and edit them together for content on the main channel. And it will be basically the My Retro Life podcast. We did some really high production value podcast episodes a while back. We're going to kind of scale that down a little bit as far as the amount of time that went into making those was a bit too much. I want to be able to produce this a little faster for you all and be able to get content out a little faster. So I think it's perfectly fine. A lot of YouTubers, they'll stream and they'll do podcasts, or they'll just create a podcast over, Zoom or something like that. And believe me, I'll work hard to make it still very high quality, but I think it's gonna be fun. Cousin Manny, I know he's agreed to be in the first one that we're gonna do when we reboot that, or start doing that, I should say. So yeah, expect that in the coming weeks, for sure. And I am not planning on doing Twitch, Willatine. I'm just going to keep things on YouTube. Pretty sure that's how the live streams will go. I think it might be too much for me to juggle. Hey, Pickin' Preacher's Wife, what is up? So good to see you here. I hope Keith, hope you're doing good, man. I wonder if, I don't know if Keith is watching. Oh, there's my amazing wife in the chat, Megan. Thank you so much, honey, for being here. You're in the other room right now, taking care of our baby girl. But you found time to be here as well. Oh, Ultimate Hunter, you sent a super chat. The message is basically me saying that I watched all your content for almost 3 years, and I enjoyed every episode. Thank you. $5 super chat. Thanks, man. Yeah, sorry I missed it. There were so many super chats flying in, and I can't. I'm so appreciative, guys, of all of that. I tried to get to all of them, but it looks like I might have missed that one. So appreciate that. I would love to also talk a little bit about, the future of this channel's going full time with this channel, what I want to do and what I want to accomplish, some of the vision that I have for it. I want to continue doing the story videos the way I have been. And I have not shown all of the home video footage. There is still a bunch of home video footage left to show and stories to tell with the home video footage that has been unseen stuff from Dad's camcorder. So we're going to do that. We're going to put out those episodes. And then of course there's like countless stories that I have from my life growing up with my dad and my cousins and gaming and just all the amazing things. You guys have learned so much about Dad and what made him tick and what kind of gamer he was and what kind of guy he was. Well, imagine living day in and day out with this man, and he's your dad, and you the two of you go on all these amazing gaming adventures. I mean, so many of the stories were not caught on tape. You didn't take the camcorder everywhere. And so there's so much more to tell in that regard. I want to keep doing the top 10 episodes. I know that top 10 lists are just fun for me. And if you guys like the way I produce those and are interested in my top 10s when it comes to videos and video gaming, I'm going to keep doing those. And I also want to start doing episodes where I basically have an interview, sit-down interview with my mom, and I talk to her about the old days and growing up with Dad and just get her side of things a little bit more. A lot of you have asked about getting my mom on the channel more often. And along with that, I can't wait to do that because I can't wait to just record her and spend time with her. And just make those episodes happen and those memories be recorded. And then, like I said before, we're going to do the podcast, My Retro Life podcast style episodes where we tackle various gaming topics. And I'm going to have cousin Manny's going to be on those, as well as my good friend, my oldest friend, Brian, who's a part of My Retro Life. He's in so much of the old family footage, and Brian's going to join me on there, and maybe even Cousin Mikey. We'll see if we can get Cousin Mikey involved in that. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And just other people throughout my life and people I know. It's going to be so great to have them on the show and create this sort of podcast style atmosphere where we can really do some deep dives on some of this incredible retro gaming nostalgia that we all share so much. So I'm excited for all of those types of content. And we're going to do more reaction videos too. Megan recently did a reaction video where she looked at 90s and 2000s creepy video game commercials and reacted to those because she's so really has no idea when it comes to a lot of gaming culture and all the things that we saw and grew up with. So there's so much I want to introduce her to in the world of video games and even introduce her to games in particular, certain games that would really get an interesting reaction out of her. And then I'm going to do live streams every week, guys. It's looking like it's going to be Fridays at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock seems to be a good hour for when we've taken care of the girls. We're making sure the family's all set. And 10 o'clock we'll be doing live streams every Friday night. And it's going to kind of change up. We're going to do themes. We're going to do certain live streams where I play through an old video game that I grew up with and try to make it to the very end with all of you guys watching and commenting. And I'd love to also just get your feedback on the game that I'm playing. And those live streams will be cut up and put on the channel as content, but we're also going to include the unedited version of that for patrons and YouTube members. So every live stream we do, those are going to be made unedited for patrons as just another cool thing that we want to offer to you guys. 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. That is the time that it'll be. 10 o'clock Central on Friday. So I know Eastern, that's a bit late. It's Friday night. Hopefully you can still join me. I think that gives me enough time to just make sure stuff with the family is taken care of. If it's too much of a problem for people, I might move it up to 9 o'clock Central. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And, other types of content that I want to do. I mean, like I said, guys, I went to film school. I am a filmmaker. It's what I've done for so much of my professional career. And now that I'm going full time with my retro life, it is now going to be the thing I focus all of that filmmaking energy on. And so I want to make sure that I'm constantly innovating, constantly coming up with new types of content that, of course, stays in the same feel and vibe of my retro life. But I want to share these stories. I want to try to elevate the way I produce these stories at some point. At some point, I want to tell like a really long, maybe almost feature length story and episode of the show. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in like a feature length episode at some point. I'm highly inspired by Norm, the gaming historian, and what he's done. And he's not doing content anymore, but man, what an inspiration for the YouTube retro community. And some of his episodes are like feature length. So maybe we can do that at some point now that we're full time. Sledge Williams, cool name, by the way, man. I love your name. $5 super chat. Thanks so much, man. He says, it's almost midnight around my way, so I can't hang around for long. I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm happy for you and this awesome community. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Cool. Carly says she'd be down for that sort of thing. Just checking up on the chat, you guys. Awesome. Norm was amazing. His content, Jay says Norm was amazing. He's still, let's face it, Norm is amazing. Incredible inspiration. Great guy. I want to take a moment here actually to talk a little bit about the people that have inspired me. I mentioned Pixel Game Squad earlier, of course, my friend Aaron, but I've also got to shout out some people here. Pardon me. Keeping it real. I want to shout out Joel Valley from Media Glitch. Joel, I don't know if you're watching, man, or if you see this, but love you, brother. You've been with me through so much of this journey, and you're a huge inspiration and just such a great friend. So thank you, Joel. Johnny, Happy Console Gamer, huge inspiration and friend of the show. thank you for all that you do. I really, you really were just one of the biggest inspirations of mine when you started doing what you were doing, because you reminded me so much of Video Power and that old TV show that we grew up with. And you know, what Dad and I did on the couch with our Sega Genesis and that Genesis Power Team clip in 1991, we were inspired by Video Power. So I think a lot of us were inspired by that. But when I saw somebody like you, Johnny, doing that for YouTube, I was like, you know, doing a video game show like that. I was like, oh man, I could do that too, or I want to do that. I want to aspire to something like that. And then, of course, Joe Redifer at GameSack, just an incredible content creator, has been doing it for so many years, and really highest of quality stuff that I have watched for years and years and years. And you've been a good friend of the show, man, and you've been on the show, and just want to thank you for what you do. Pardon me. Live. Another thing, more people I've got to shout out, of course. G to the Next Level, my good friend G, local here in Houston, great channel. You got to check out G over on Twitch. Just such a great friend, and I appreciate you, man. We've been through a lot together in this YouTube journey. Huge shout out to him, and just so many people. I mean, mentioned Keith earlier, the Pick and Preacher, great, amazing family who has become good friends with us over the years. And Keith, if you're watching right now, man, thank you for being a friend, as corny as we can be, right? You know, so many people, man. There's just so many people. I mentioned Jacobians earlier. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm making one of those Academy Award speeches. You're gonna like the music's gonna play me off soon if I don't like name everybody fast enough. But you guys know who you are, or maybe you don't. Maybe I gotta be better about letting you know that you're an inspiration and a friend. Yeah, I mean, gosh, it's been a long journey. I mean, I've been doing this for a very long time in various incarnations, and I'm just so excited about what's next and where we're going. And you know, sorry, I'm seeing some comments here. Make a video about Superman 64. I could make a video about Superman 64, but the only thing about it is I rented it and I hated it. And I could talk about it. I could tell the story of when I rented it. And maybe do a little history piece on that terrible game. Or maybe Superman 64 belongs in a top 10 video or something like that, of like top 10 worst Nintendo 64 games, something like that. But should I make a video? Oh yeah. Let's see here. Oh, another more people I want to thank. I want to thank Jay over at the Game Chasers. I don't know if you're going to watch this, Jay, but you have always been a huge supporter of what I do, and you have invited me since the very beginning. Jay has invited me as a guest to his conventions, Retropalooza here in Houston, and man, like that was such a show of like you doing that for me when I was just starting out. That meant so much to me, and it has over the years. You really have been such a great supporter, Jay. So thank you. I don't know if you're going to watch this, but you know, great guy, and yeah. There's so many people, that have inspired me, that have been a part of this. So I just want to thank you guys so much, and honestly, you guys are the true heroes. Megan, I'm reading my wife's chats here. He has live streamed retro games in the past. he'll be able to do that more now that he's going full time. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, babe. I definitely will. Yeah, plan to do it weekly actually. Um, yeah. Let's see. Who else? Who else should I totally shout out as a thank you for being? Damien over at Nintendo Life. Damien has always been a huge supporter of the show, and he's written so many articles about my videos and stuff. I gotta thank Damien. He's the editor over at Nintendo Life. Great guy, and Alexis Tired XD with the super chat, $5 super chat. I tried to donate on Streamlabs because I know YouTube takes a lot, but I'm so happy to hear the news. Congrats, Tyler. You deserve this so much. Thank you so much, Alexis. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you're just tuning in, I've been kind of rambling for an hour about how grateful I am because my retro life is officially going full time. In fact, I'll get into a little bit more details on that. I put in my notice, the channel is like in full time mode starting next Monday. Yeah. So this week I'm going to kind of I'm tying things up with my current and soon to be previous job, and we're going to be in full time mode starting the 23rd. So it's happened. I did quit my job. This is not. This is all truthful. this whole stream, but like, yeah, I just wanted full transparency. I'm still there. I did quit it, but I'm still there for another week, and so we're in full time mode starting June the 23rd, Monday. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Oh, Brett, what's up, Brett? Brett Weiss. So big shout out to Brett, and yes, I'm proud to call you a friend too, Brett. Brett has been a huge friend and supporter of what I do for many, many years, and he's a great author. Many of you might own his books on retro gaming, and so Brett Weiss, incredible retro gaming author, and thank you, Brett. I did a video with Brett a long time ago that I should put it back on the channel. It was part of the older incarnation of this channel that doesn't exist anymore. We did a really fun little documentary style video about his collection and about Brett as a collector. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll put it up for patrons or something like that. It doesn't really fit the style of my retro life anymore. What we did back then. So maybe a little special members only video, something like that. But yeah, Brett, like, I love seeing you, man, at conventions. Every time you're there, I'm like, oh, Brett's here, awesome. Thank you, man. I'm happy to know you. It's funny, Jay. When I walk out, say, who's coming with me? That would be really funny. I don't know if that would go over well. Might burn some bridges. I don't want to burn any bridges. I still really like those people. Yes, my incredible wife, Megan, says, he's worked so hard to get to this point. I'm incredibly proud of him. It's my honor to be his cheerleader. Oh, you are the best, babe. You really are. I love you. Thank you, Squiggles. Super chat. Best channel on YouTube, he says. Squiggles, you're awesome, man. You're a patron too. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you. So yeah, guys, Tyler, will I be at Southeast Game Exchange? No, I won't be at Southeast Game Exchange this year. I am going to be at another pretty local new convention in Rosenberg, Texas called Retro Planet. That'll be in October. And I'll probably be at Retropalooza Arlington like I typically am. Those are the next two conventions I have lined up. I wish. I need to talk to them again because I loved going to Southeast Game Exchange. That was fantastic. It's so beautiful down there. Retro Ryan. Hey, man. How are you? Retro Ryan interviewed me many moons ago. That was a fun interview. I never forgot that interview because I was just starting this channel back up again when you interviewed me. And that was a lot of fun. That was a fun interview getting to know you guys. Retro Ryan, good stuff, man. I don't know if you're still doing podcasts and stuff, but best of luck. Is my volume still low? I see that somebody just wrote that. Let me know in the chat if the volume's good or not. Ah, yes, Fort Worth. That's where Retropalooza is going to be this year. So, not Arlington, Fort Worth. You know, sorry, catching up on some of these chats and stuff, and thank you guys so much. Wow, 300 people watching still after I've been streaming this for like an hour or an hour and more. That's pretty amazing to me, actually. I mean, I kind of said everything I wanted to say in this stream. I could honestly go on forever with my gratitude for each and every one of you, but I wanted to pop on here and give you guys the news in person that we're doing this. We've gone full time. We hit the goal basically. Actually, we went through the goal tonight. You know, when I started doing this live stream, I quit my job and I did all of that knowing that we hadn't quite hit the goal yet of $3,000 a month on Patreon, YouTube memberships. But I knew we were going to get there because your show of support has been so incredible. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And we're going to do this. Look, let's go. Let's do it. And so we were just like $200 shy, a little less than $200 shy of the goal. But in this very chat, in this very live stream, you guys have put us over the edge. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And I thank God. I thank my incredible wife who's watching and moderating. I thank so many of you watching, but really I want to thank you again. Thank you for making my retro life going full time a reality. And that is a dream come true. Not just mine, as I stated before, but this is a generational dream. And I'm not going to let you down. This was also my dad's dream. And you guys did it. You nailed it. I'm going to go ahead and probably end this chat or this stream because, or maybe we can hang out a little bit, maybe a little bit longer. I'll take some more questions. I enjoy spending time with y'all. So let's go a little bit longer, maybe another 15 minutes or so. If you guys want to hang out with me still, if I'm not boring you, and I'll answer some more questions, and then we'll call it a night, right? You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. You know, hold on a second. So there's see, it's out of focus, but I framed this recently, and it's now a permanent fixture of the set because it I don't know why it wasn't a permanent fixture of the set for all these years. It really should have been, but this is the moment right here that planted the seed of my retro life. 1991, and Dad recorded us with our Sega Genesis. Pardon me. But this moment right here, I got it framed. It's on the set. It's going to stay there forever because it's a reminder of where this literally all started. And it was this moment with Dad. I've got that same Genesis back here, same one. I kept that from my collection. I had to, and there's no way I could part with it. And yeah, it's the it's been an incredible excuse me. It's been an incredible ride, and I'm super pumped to make more content and just do it at such a larger, longer, a greater pace. I want you guys have supported me to make this happen, so I owe it to you to do everything I can to get more content out that you love, more of the stories. Just take this whole thing to the next level, the next level. Thank you guys so much. Another super chat came through. Amazing what your dad did. Keep living the dream, bro. Says Alkenstein. Thank you, man. Appreciate that super chat. Let's see. Trying to catch up on some of your. Hey, thank you so much. Shadowcast joined as a YouTube member. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I am Willatine. My daughter and I, Hallie, we're loving Mario Kart World. In fact, Megan and I and Hallie were all playing it earlier today together, and yeah, we're really loving it. It's such a great game. I put out that recent video about the worst Nintendo console launches, and I did include Switch 2 on there, but I had my reasons for every console that was on that list, my own personal reasons as to why I feel like maybe Nintendo messed up a little bit. And I was having some fun with that video, really just kind of pointing some fun at Nintendo with some of their console launches that were a little botched, especially like Virtual Boy and Wii U. And if you haven't seen the video, definitely go check that out. But we're loving the Switch 2, even though I feel like there's some shortcomings with it. Still really loving the Switch 2. Really excited for the future of that console. Let's see. Yeah. Don't have many pictures of my dad. He lives far away, but I always love hanging out with him. Ghost chatting and exploration. Yeah, man. It's really important, to make time with the ones you love, especially anybody with elderly parents or, parents getting up there in age, find time for them. Life is precious. Let's see. Oh, it might have only looked like it froze because maybe I was standing still or something. I don't know. Cool, guys. Mixed feelings on the Switch 2. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I definitely get it. The Switch 2 has some issues at launch for sure. Kevin says, you said you would be uploading some videos on Patreon first, then YouTube after. Does that include the one about the Atari 2600 package video you made? Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I was talking with Jacobians about this, and that episode, which existed on an older incarnation of the channel, I realized recently that episode is not on the channel anymore, that I need to basically remake that channel completely. That episode with the Atari 26 excuse me, the Atari 2600 surprise needs to be completely remade. So expect that to be coming down the pipeline for sure. Yeah, I'll do the full story kind of approach to that one, and get that one out. That's a story that needs to be told. There's a lot of Atari episodes to still tell and footage to show that Dad recorded of us with Atari. $5 super chat from Nader. Thank you so much, man. He says, I've been watching you for 2 years. You've come so far, and I'm so glad to see that you're now able to do this full time. God bless you and your family. Thank you. Really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate you saying that. That's great. We really appreciate the super chat. Mendoza 92 says, love your work, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Megan is getting better at gaming. Before you know it, Hallie and I will have her trained, and she's going to be a full blown gamer. One of us. Let's see. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you saying that, J-Bose, that I made some good points about botched console launches. Yeah, I tried to. I definitely upset some of the more Nintendo purists, I think. I think some of them were thought I was being too mean on Nintendo in that video, but I love Nintendo. I mean, that's the thing. I love Nintendo so much. I feel like I can, with love, kind of hate on them a little bit when they've gone wrong, when they've done wrong. I'm going to point it out. Man, you know what? Retro Rick is a great guy too, and I got to thank him for his friendship, for sure. I've never met Metal Jesus Rocks. Metal Jesus, such a pillar in the retro gaming community. I would love to meet him. That reminds me, actually, John Riggs. Shout out to John Riggs, another friend of mine that I've made over the years. That's been such a great supporter and encourager. Somebody who really encouraged me to keep going. And doing, and keep doing this. So thank you, John, if you're watching. John Riggs, for sure. I'd love to meet Metal Jesus Rocks. I always loved his content, but I've never met him at any of the conventions I've been to. We just had never crossed paths. So maybe one day, though. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, guys. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. But again, I just want to say thank you so much. And this is a whole new chapter, and I'm not going to let you down. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I've been blown away tonight by your continued outpouring of support. This just incredibly humbling, and love all of you. Thank you so much, really. And you all have a really great night and rest of the week. And hey, here we go. My retro life, full time, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it together. And I can't wait to show you what's next. Really, thank you guys so much. And I will catch you next time on the next video and in the next live stream. See you guys.